As I just read on Twitter, and this was the reason why I was quite silent in the game, is that apparently ESL Meisterschaft will not feature Warcraft 3 for the second season of 2023. So let's take a look. End of Warcraft 3 at ESL Meisterschaft. We want to inform you with heavy heart that we had to decide to take Warcraft 3 out of ESL Meisterschaft. This decision was made in close collaboration between the license granting entity EFG, which is I think ESL, and the organizer Freaks for You. We want to put emphasis on the fact that this was not easy for us, but different factors led to this decision. In the past few years, we were following Warcraft 3 with a lot of excitement, and you, the player, and the community showed a lot of engagement and carried this title to a success. As one of the classic RTS titles, Warcraft 3 paved the way for esport in Germany and internationally, and paved the way for many other titles as well. But as so often, all good things come to an end. We see ourselves confronted with some challenges that make it impossible to continue Warcraft 3 in ESL Meisterschaft. So, I was informed about this, of course, a little bit earlier, but a very little bit earlier. So, first and foremost, the past 3.5 years of ESL Meisterschaft were amazing. I think the league got better and better with every single season. We had some dull moments at like season 4, but then turned it all around with the better system, and we had the rise of Leon, rise of Scars, rise of Kevin. This gave a great platform to a lot of players, and we had so much joy with all the co-casters we've had in the past. And man, we had amazing finals. Sometimes, you know, the nights at the hotel bar were a little more spectacular than the games, but yeah, this is sad. This is really sad. 3.5 years, man. Almost every Tuesday and Wednesday. This is, of course, sad for the scene. It's sad for the players. It's especially sad for the players who just qualified for relegation, because it leaves kind of a bad taste in the mouth that they ran open qualifiers and then cut the season before relegation starts. After the online finals we had. This is not a great goodbye. And the end of Meisterschaft doesn't represent what it was. Like, meeting all of you guys in Cologne was definitely a highlight. The player statements were a highlight. It was great. But it was clear at the end of last season that things somewhere go a little bit downhill. As you saw with Meisterschaft not being an offline event, as offline events are expensive. So, from what I know, our numbers were always good. They were on the higher end of ESL Meisterschaft. And I think, as I said, the entertainment value of the league was clearly there. The community support was there. Even though the numbers weren't on the same level as like a year ago or something, still that went for the entirety of ESL Meisterschaft. I think their CSGO finals had like 400 viewers or something, which we clearly broke. But yeah, I mean, Counter-Strike will probably continue then that gets great support in Germany always, and I think Teamfight Tactics has a great supporter. I would say things in general don't look too great for Freaks for You. And ESL Meisterschaft was a tough to sell product in general. And since we don't have publisher support, because like there's no support from Activision Blizzard for Warcraft 3 tournaments, this is a cost-saving measure, I would say. So, as sad as it is, show must go on. I mean, obviously for Warcraft 3, it's a bad sign because that was the last international company that ran a tournament outside of entities that already are involved in the Warcraft scene, like us. And that's, of course, the next big slap after DreamHack cutting the funding. So, we need to come up with something. We need to come up with something again. And that will not be easy. Not gonna lie. I think the players are ready. I mean, what I can say is I'm willing to run a league and I'm willing to cast a league without the big payment that we got from Freaks for You for this. Like, we were in a pretty good situation because we had the broadcasting rights, we had the VOD rights, and we got paid for casting and for producing. So all of that, we will not find any company that will run this for Warcraft 3. So I'm very, very willing to organize something similar, to cast something similar for nothing. Just someone has to come up with a prize pool. I'm also very well aware of the fact that a purely German league is probably not sustainable. So I would do this as a European league, including France, Sweden, Poland, etc. But still, that would require a few $1,000s. And as you see at the War 3 Champions funding, it's tough to get crowdfunding at the moment. The financial situation is pretty tough right now for a lot of you guys. So we can't just bank on pure crowdfunding. We ask so much for you, for War 3 Champions crowdfunding. You gotta pay travels and tickets to Rara Land as well. You pour your subs into us, etc. So yeah, it's not gonna be easy, but you know us, I think. Whenever bad stuff happens, I can't promise that we come out swinging and we will create something great. But I can tell you that we will not go down without a fight, and we try our hardest to create something of value, something league-ish. Yeah, but not only is that, I mean, as I said, big hit for the Warcraft scene in general, bad sign for the game, of course, as if we need that. Very, very bad for Back to Warcraft financially. Like, that is thousands of dollars just gone. But I will, this shouldn't put a shade on how great Meisterschaft was. We wouldn't have a Kevin without Meisterschaft, no Scars without Meisterschaft. All the other guys. We need some time. We need some time and we need some money. So yeah, this is quite bad. Let's see. FF Arena, thank you very much for the sub. Yeah, that is heavy. That is heavy. But we got a few friends that might help us out. Who knows? It was good to hear that people wanted to continue working with Warcraft 3 and with us. but it was just not possible. So it's good that the blame is not on us or the community, or that the interest wasn't there. That's good. I was told we did a banger of a job, and that is worth a lot. So let's see what we do with this. Sucks. We'll see. Yeah, with that is of course a heavy hit, as I said, so I have to run, as I have some stuff to do, and the games went very, very long. Yeah. Bad ending for the cast, but I kind of wanted to react and address this so you all know. Remo is... Wait, is there a Remo cast tomorrow? I'm not too sure. Creepjack is there tomorrow. Florentine will play 3 games, so this is my next cast. Our weekly cup tonight is not going to be streamed by Carson, but by Baron on Baron TV. But yeah, I gotta suck up the fact that quite a few $1,000s are gone now, and that the beautiful German scene would take a hit. But I know that also the German scene is strong enough to survive this. Some players might go, obviously, but a lot of players will stay, hopefully. Keep fighting, everybody. Keep fighting. See you guys tomorrow in hopefully better spirits and hopefully some good news soon. Take care, everybody, and thank you for amazing support throughout the stream. That really, as you know, as you saw, really means a freaking lot. So thank you all. See you soon.